What's up everyone, Soldier First Class here, and today's mission, the Final Fantasy VII Remake has been delayed. Now this is something that I never wanted to have to say on this channel, but unfortunately I've got to bring you the news, so here it is. There's a little bit of intel to go over, so stay tuned soldiers, it's time for our next mission. The story of 2020 so far has been delays. Between Ghost of Tsushima to The Last of Us Part 2, multiple delays have occurred for 2020 release dates. The next victim on that list is Final Fantasy VII Remake. In a newsletter released today by Remake producer Yoshinori Kitase, he let us know the reason and the new release date. In the newsletter, he states, "We know that so many of you are looking forward to the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake and have been waiting patiently to experience what we have been working on. In order to ensure we deliver a game that is in line with our visions and the quality that our fans who have been waiting for deserve, we have decided to move the release date to April 10th, 2020. We are making this tough decision in order to give ourselves a few extra weeks to apply final polish to the game and deliver you the best possible experience. I, on behalf of the whole team, want to apologize to everyone, as I know this means waiting for the game just a little bit longer. Thank you for your patience and continued support. Yoshinori Kitase, producer of Final Fantasy VII Remake." Well, there you have it. The Final Fantasy VII Remake has been delayed till April 10th. While I'm extremely disappointed and justifiably upset, I understand why these things happen. It was the same with The Last of Us 2. They want to make sure that this game is the perfect game for the fans, and it wasn't where they thought it should be. That's understandable. This is their reputation on the line on one of the biggest projects ever conceived. If they released a rushed version of the game, I think that would cause more fan uproar than delaying this game ever would. Call me a shill for this company, but we've waited this long. What's another couple of weeks if it means the game is extremely amazing? From one fan to all of you fans out there, let's try to support this decision, hope for the best, and hope that they make this the greatest version of the game they possibly can. Let's face it, we don't want another Final Fantasy 15 situation. That game, for as great as it looked, definitely could have used more time in the oven. I'd rather Final Fantasy VII Remake be the best game that it can be than an unfinished mess. And this is coming from someone who enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, but I definitely don't want a repeat of that game's development cycle. I think one major issue I see here is that it's now releasing between two major titles. Cyberpunk 2077 comes out 6 days later on April 16th. Then there's also Resident Evil 3 Remake, which releases on April 3rd. It went from being separated competition to the remake being right on their front door. Despite people saying that they're different fan bases, there are fans out there that are going to have to make a tough decision. I won't be one of them, but there are other people to think about in this scenario. Of course, there's always the chance that even Cyberpunk and RE3 get delayed, but that's a story for another time. Regardless, this is a large amount of games to come out within weeks of each other. I can already tell what's going to happen with this delay when it comes to the fanbase. We're going to hop on social media, point a bunch of fingers, and blame whoever it takes to make us feel better. Be that the leakers, the leak posters on gaming news sites and channels, or the company themselves. Unfortunately, blaming anyone won't release this game any faster, and we should support that they want to give us, the fans, the best game possible. This isn't just a game to them, this is their legacy that they'll leave behind. If it's down to a few weeks, I think they'll sacrifice the temporary shade being thrown for a lifetime of praise when the game finally comes out. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I'm not upset, because honestly I am. This throws a wrench in a lot of the plans I had going forward with this channel, and is causing several people's schedules to be shifted around. While I know I should have been more careful when scheduling around a release date that could and did get delayed, we love this series so much, it's hard not to get excited. Unfortunately for me, I took 2 weeks off from work for this game, and to make content about it. Now I'm gonna have to take that time back, and hope I can still get the time off for the new release date. Overall, the Final Fantasy VII Remake has been delayed, and that sucks. However, if they're really going to make this the greatest game of 2020, I'm all for them taking the time to polish and making it better. Whether or not the leaks had anything to do with it is irrelevant. The game is still delayed, and we still have to wait for it. That's the unfortunate reality of the modern gaming market, and at this point, just a fact of life. If this game turns out to be a masterpiece, then the wait was worth it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below what you think of the delay for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. And for all the latest Final Fantasy VII Remake news, rumors, and trailers, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys. Damn, that sucks.